So now we'll discuss classification of random process. Classification of random process. Okay. So just now we have discussed that. What is random process? Random process is nothing but if random variables are varying with respect to time, it is varying with respect to time, then it is called random process. What is random process? Random variables are varying with respect to time. So if you take a sample space, we'll be having some number of random variables, n number of random variables. If each random variable is varying with respect to time, then what we get x1 of t, x2 of t, so on, xn of t. Okay, this family of functions is called random process. We denote it as capital X. This we have discussed. Okay. Now we have discussed that what are the different types of classification of random process. The first one is continuous random process. What is continuous random process here? So we have discussed that the random process X is function of both random variable and time. Okay. So what is continuous random process? If random variable is continuous and time is also continuous. Okay. So if time is also continuous, then this is called continuous random process. The examples are the speech signal. Okay, whatever signals we are getting in real time, all are the continuous time random process signals only. Okay, noise, the variation of weather, all these are the examples of continuous random process. Okay, so how do we denote this? The waveform. Okay, so here we are not writing all the equations. So we have discussed that what is random process? It is set of equations, set of waveforms. Yes or no? So instead of writing set of waveforms, we are writing only one waveform. So if you are writing only, considering only one waveform, what is that called? That is called the sample function. Okay. So only one waveform if you are considering, then what is that called? It is called the sample function of continuous random process. This is the figure for the sample function of continuous random process. Okay. So the second case is discrete random process. So discrete random process. Okay. So this first notation describes a random variable. What is the characteristics of random variable? The last variable we have known that describes the characteristics of time. Okay. So this discrete indicates this is the random variables or discrete. What type of random variables here we have? Discrete random variables. Whereas time, this last one characterizes the time here. Time is continuous. Okay. So then it is called discrete random process. Okay. So the examples are the encoder outputs. If you observe the encoder outputs, okay, we will be getting discrete random process signals as the encoder output here. Okay. So the waveform of this will be given like this. So the waveform means we are writing only the one waveform. Okay. What is that we have discussed? The random variables are discrete. Okay. That is amplitude. We'll be having only fixed levels. So for example, here we have only two levels for the random variables. The random variable is varying between -1 and 0. Only two levels, -1 and 1. Whereas time is continuous. You see here the amplitude will be defined only at these two locations, whereas time is continuous. Okay. So this is the example for sample function of discrete random process. Okay. And now we have now we'll discuss. See here. What is the example for discrete random process? The discrete random process example is digital encoded signal. Example for this is digital encoded signal is the example of this. Encoded signal is the example for this. Okay. Now we will discuss the third case. So the third case is continuous random sequence. Here before we have discussed random process. No? Now we are discussing random sequence, continuous random sequence. Okay. So what is that we have discussed? We have discussed that this first notation, whatever we have, characterize the random variable and this will characterize the time. So since the first is continuous, the random variables are continuous here. It is continuous. Okay. Whereas time is discrete because we have sequence. No. What is time here? Time is discrete. Okay. Now, if you draw the sample space of continuous random sequence, okay, how it will be? Amplitude is continuous, means amplitude will be taking the amplitude of original signal. What is the signal we have? It will be taking the amplitude of original signal. There is no fixed number of levels here. Okay, so this is the same as your sequence in the signals and systems. Okay, the amplitude is continuous. It does not have any fixed number of levels. It will be taking the amplitude of continuous random process. Okay, so this is the example for sample function of continuous random sequence. Sample function of continuous random sequence. This is your third. Okay. The fourth one is discrete random sequence. So can you tell me what is random variable characteristics? So here we have discrete, no? Since here it is discrete, random variables are discrete in nature. Discrete in nature, okay. Whereas time is also discrete. Time is also discrete. Both random variables, time, both are discrete. Okay. How do you get the signals? We get the signals by sampling. You have to do sampling and quantization both. If you do sampling and quantization, okay, continuous random process, we get discrete random sequence. Okay. So here the random variables will be taking fixed number of levels. So it is not like continuous in the previous case. It will have only fixed number of levels, whereas discrete, T is discrete. T is discrete. Now, for example, if your random variable is having two levels, random variable is having two levels, then how it is denoted here, the waveform will be denoted like this. So it is having only two levels, that is level 0 and level 1. Okay. So if you check the waveform, we can take only the level 0 or level 1. Only two levels it has to take. It does not take any other levels. Okay. So this type of waveform. This type of waveform is the example for the sample space of sample function of two level discrete random sequence. Two-level discrete random sequence. Okay. Now, for example, if it is taking multi-levels, for example, it is taking 5 levels. Okay. What is that? The amplitude of the signal will be divided into 5 levels. Okay. So, the signal should have only these 5 levels of data. It should not have any other levels. Okay. It will be having only these 5 levels. So, this is called multi-level. So it is the sample function of multi-level discrete random sequence. It is a sample function of multi-level discrete random sequence. Okay. So these are the classification of random variables. The random variable are classified into four types. The first one is continuous random process, discrete random process, continuous random sequence, discrete random sequence. Okay. The first letter describes the characteristics of random variable. The last letter describes the characteristics of time. Okay. Wherever we have continuous means that the random variable is continuous. If we have process means that time is continuous. Okay. If you have discrete, then the random variable is discrete. If you have sequence, it means that time is discrete. Okay. So these are the four types of random variables.